began before I knew. Tiny circles on the avenue, a little cafe by the corner light, felt like home for just one night. A warm cup resting in my hands, watching people making silent plans. The world kept moving far away. I didn't need to chase today. Coffee tastes better when it rains, like old memories calling my name. Nothing special, nothing new, just this little moment shining through. The window sings a quiet song, raindrops dancing all along. Time slows down without a sound. Peace is easier to be found. No destination on my mind, just the comfort I can finally find. Every breath, every gentle sip feels like happiness on my lips. Coffee tastes better when it rains, like old memories calling my name. Nothing special, nothing new, just this little moment shining through. Maybe tomorrow will be bright, maybe clouds will hide the light. Either way, I'll be alright. This warm cafe feels just right. Coffee tastes better when it rains, softly washing away the day. One more smile before I go, leaving lighter than I know. The morning came in shades of gray. The city quietly slowed its pace. I found a little seat by the glass and let another hour pass. Steam was rising from my cup, like little dreams waking up. No one asked where I should be. The rain wrote today for me. Every drop upon the window whispers things I'll never know. Still they somehow set me free. The rain wrote today for me. Someone smiled before they left. Someone laughed outside instead. Little stories passing by under one familiar sky. music played so soft and low, like an old friend I used to know. Nothing needed fixing now. Everything felt simple somehow. Every drop upon the window whispers things I'll never know. Still they somehow set me free. The rain wrote today for me. When the clouds begin to fade, I'll remember this quiet place. Not because of where I've been, but how peaceful I've become within. One last sip before I leave. The rain has given back to me a gentle heart, an easy smile, enough to carry for a while. I came inside to hide from rain, but something made me wanna stay. A little table by the glass turned an ordinary day. The coffee warmed my quiet hands while clouds drifted slowly by. People hurried through the streets. I simply watched the sky. The window stayed a little longer, holding pieces of the day. Every raindrop drew a picture, then quietly washed away. Nothing asked for my attention, nothing needed to be done. For a while the world was softer, gentle as the setting sun. The pages of my little book never seemed to leave my hands. Sometimes silence tells a story better than we ever can. The window stayed a little longer, keeping all the noise outside. Here the hours lost their hurry, like the slow and rising tide. When the rain became a whisper and the streets began to shine, I finished up the last warm sip and smiled without a reason why. If tomorrow finds me restless, if my thoughts begin to run, I'll remember this small cafe and the peace the rain had sung. The window stayed a little longer, so my heart could slow down too. Sometimes of you. Bell rang softly at the door as I stepped in from the rain. A little cafe wrapped in light made the gray sky feel the same. Someone played a gentle tune, barely louder than the rain. Coffee filled the quiet air like comfort with no name. Maybe I'll stay just a little while. Another cup, another smile. Before the rain ends, before the clouds let go, I'll sit beside this window with nowhere else to go, watching little moments only rainy days can bring. Sometimes happiness arrives without becoming anything. The chair beside me stayed empty, but the room was full somehow. Every little laugh and whisper felt enough to fill the now. Outside, the traffic wandered by like waves upon the sea. Inside, the world became as small as one warm cup in me. Before the rain ends, before the sky turns blue, I'll keep this peaceful afternoon like something bright and true. No hurry waiting for tomorrow, no reason left to run. This little cafe gave me more than I came here for. When I finally stand to leave, the streets will still be wet, but every quiet drop I hear will sound like kindness. Yet another cup, another breath, a slower heart, a softer step. Sometimes the rain reminds us life is beautiful enough. The sky turned silver in the afternoon, so I found a little place to hide. A wooden chair beside the window, with a quiet world outside. The coffee came without a word. Its warmth reached both my hands. Sometimes comfort doesn't need anything to understand. The rain waited with me like an old familiar friend, never asking where I'm going, never rushing to the end. Every little drop fell in perfect harmony. Somehow all the noise disappeared when the rain waited with me. music floated through the air like flowers beginning to bloom. The hours moved so gently without a single plan. Nothing more was needed than this peaceful afternoon. The rain waited with me until my thoughts grew light, turning ordinary moments into something warm and bright. Maybe that's the secret hidden in the falling sky. Not every journey asks us to know the reason why. When the clouds begin to open and the streets reflect the light, I'll carry this quiet feeling into every busy night. The rain waited with me long enough to let me see the happiest days are often made from little things we hardly believe. The streets were washed in silver light, umbrellas drifted slowly by. I found a little corner seat where warm windows met the sky. A quiet song was playing low, like someone humming just for me. Coffee breathing gentle clouds into the afternoon breeze. There's a little cafe between the raindrops falling down, where the world grows softer and worries don't make a sound. Every sip feels lighter, every heartbeat slows. Sometimes all we need is a place that only the rain knows. Outside, the buses rolled along. The city never missed a beat. Inside, the wooden tables held 100 peaceful stories. No one seemed in any hurry. No one watched the clock. Time became a paper boat floating where the raindrops stopped. There's a little cafe between the raindrops and the sky, where forgotten smiles always seem to pass us by. I'll remember this whenever life moves fast. Some afternoons are beautiful because they simply last. Said goodbye and evening starts to glow, I'll leave with quiet footsteps, a little slower than before. One warm cup, one gentle song, one rainy day where I belong. The rain arrived without a sound, just gentle whispers on the glass. I wasn't waiting for anything, so I simply let it pass. A little cafe held the light like it had all afternoon, the kind of place where quiet hearts find an easy little room. My coffee slowly cooled while my thoughts wandered free. Funny how the smallest moments can become the ones we keep. When the coffee gets cold and the rain keeps falling down, I stop chasing every answer, I let silence fill the sound. Nothing asks for more from me, nothing pulls me anywhere. For a little while, I'm exactly where I need to be. A page remained half unread, the music drifted through the air. Someone laughed across the room without a single care. Outside the sidewalks shimmered like mirrors after dreams. Inside everything was softer than it ever really seemed. When the coffee gets cold, I don't rush to warm it again. Some feelings are meant to linger like the rhythm of the rain. Maybe peace is nothing more than a slow and quiet day. A window, a favorite song, and the choice to simply stay. The clouds will someday clear, the sky will turn to blue, but I'll always remember how the rain slowed life into view. When the coffee gets cold, I'll smile before I leave, because the best afternoons never ask us to believe, they simply happen. One gentle moment at a time. Every rainy afternoon finds me walking down the street, past the little flower shop, to my favorite window seat. The barista smiles and waves before I say a single word. Some places learn your heart without ever being heard. The raindrops know my favorite seat, they always meet me there, dancing softly on the window like they know how much I care. One quiet song, one peaceful afternoon where I belong. Outside the world keeps moving, cars disappear in misty light. Inside the air is filled with gentle laughter and delight. A notebook stays unopened, no plans are made today. Sometimes the nicest memories begin when they delay. The raindrops know my favorite seat, they never ask me why. I come to watch the silver clouds doesn't have to race. There is beauty in the stillness, there is healing in one place. Soon the rain will fade away, the streets will shine again, but part of me will always hear this quiet afternoon. So if tomorrow brings the storm, I already know what I'll do. I'll find that little cafe and let the rain sing through. The raindrops know my favorite seat, and somehow every time they leave a little more peace than they ever take from mine. The first drop found the window before the coffee reached the table. No one seemed to mind at all. The afternoon became a little slower. A familiar song was playing, soft enough to miss if you weren't listening with your heart instead of your ears. We stayed until the rain was gone, not because we had to, but because the world felt kinder when it moved this slow. Every sip, every smile, every little passing moment felt worth remembering for a while. Outside, the umbrellas bloomed like flowers on the street. Inside, the warm cafe wrapped every quiet heartbeat. The pages of my notebook stayed completely blank. Some days are better lived than written down with ink. We stayed until the rain was gone, watching silver rivers slide across the glass without saying very much. The music filled the silence filled the room, and somehow both together made the afternoon bloom. When the clouds finally opened to a little patch of blue, the city looked brand new, as if the rain had washed it clean. I took the final sip, smiled at the empty cup, and stepped outside, carrying something lighter than when I walked in. We stayed until the rain was gone, and maybe that was all this ordinary day had quietly been waiting for. I almost walked right past the little cafe on the corner, But the rain had other plans and gently let me in. The smell of fresh coffee mixed with the sound of falling rain, like an old memory returning without a name. The best seat was by the window, where the world became a painting. Every raindrop drew a story only quiet hearts could read. The best seat was by the window, where time forgot to hurry. Nothing needed changing, nothing needed fixing. Only this moment, only this view. Couple shared one umbrella as they laughed across the street. Someone walked a sleepy dog through puddles shining softly. Inside the music floated like steam above my cup, gentle enough to leave space for every thought. The rain never asked why I came here alone. It simply stayed beside me until I smiled again. The best seat was by the window, watching clouds become the evening. The cafe lights grew warmer as the sky slowly turned blue. When I finally stood to leave, the chair was still warm. The coffee cup was empty, but somehow my heart wasn't. Maybe tomorrow I'll find this place again. Not because I need to escape, but because some afternoons deserve to be lived twice. The rain had almost faded, leaving little diamonds on the glass. The cafe felt even quieter as the afternoon slipped by. My coffee had gone cold, but I didn't mind at all. Some moments stay warm long after the cup is empty. One more song before I go, one more peaceful melody. Let this quiet room keep a little piece of me. One more smile before I leave, one more look outside. The rain has turned the ordinary into something beautiful tonight. A bicycle rolled past slowly, its tires humming through the street. Someone folded up an umbrella as sunlight touched their feet. Golden light began to dance across the wooden floor. The rain had left behind smell of fresh coffee floating gently through the air. If tomorrow comes too quickly, if the days begin to race, I'll close my eyes and find this little place where windows hold the raindrops and silence sings along, where happiness arrives without trying to be strong. One more breath, one more cup, one more quiet afternoon. Sometimes that's enough to carry a heart a little farther home. One more song before I go, and maybe that's the song I'll keep with me long after the rain is gone. Morning faded into gray like watercolor on the sky. I found a quiet little cafe where the windows caught the rain. The room was filled with gentle light, soft enough to calm the day. Every table held a story, no one needed words to say. The rain played our favorite melody, tap by tap upon the glass, keeping time with quiet heartbeats as another moment passed. Coffee warmed the air between us, though I came here on my own. Somehow I was never lonely. The rain had made this place my home. The music barely whispered like a breeze through summer leaves, leaving little bits of comfort hidden in the melody. Outside, the streets were shining like mirrors after dreams. Inside, every simple moment was brighter than it seemed. The rain played our favorite melody without asking for applause. Every note reminded me that slowing down is never lost. Clouds began to drift apart, a little patch of blue appeared, but I stayed another minute just to hear the ending clear. I gathered up my coat, finished the final gentle sip, smiled at the quiet window before stepping into light. The rain played our favorite melody, and I carried it away. Sometimes the sweetest songs are the ones that never need a single word to stay. The rain began before I knew. Tiny circles A little cafe by the corner light felt like home for just one night. A warm cup resting in my hands, watching people making silent plans. The world kept moving far away. I didn't need to chase today. Coffee tastes better when it rains, like old memories calling my name. Nothing special, nothing new, just this little moment shining through. The window sings a quiet song, raindrops dancing all along. Time slows down without a sound. Peace is easier to be found. No destination on my mind, just the comfort I can finally find. Every breath, every gentle sip feels like happiness on my lips. Coffee tastes better when it rains, like old memories calling my name. Nothing special, nothing new, just this little moment shining through. Maybe tomorrow will be bright, maybe clouds will hide the light. Either way, I'll be alright. This warm cafe feels just right. Coffee tastes better when it rains, softly washing away the day. One more smile before I go, leaving lighter than I know. The morning came in shades of gray. The city quietly slowed its pace. I found a little seat by the glass and let another hour pass. Steam was rising from my cup, like little dreams waking up. No one asked where I should be. The rain wrote today for me. Every drop upon the window whispers things I'll never know. Still they somehow set me free. The rain wrote today for me. Someone smiled before they left. Someone laughed outside instead. Little stories passing by under one familiar sky. The music played so soft and low, like an old friend I used to know. Nothing needed fixing now. Everything felt simple somehow. Every drop upon the window whispers things I'll never know. Still they somehow set me free. The rain wrote today for me. When the clouds begin to fade, I'll remember this quiet place. Not because of where I've been, but how peaceful I've become within. One last sip before I leave. The rain has given back to me a gentle heart, an easy smile, enough to carry for a while. I came inside to hide from rain, but something made me want to stay. A little table by the glass turned an ordinary day. The coffee warmed my quiet hands, while clouds drifted slowly by. People hurried through the streets. I simply watched the sky. The window stayed a little longer, holding pieces of the day. Every raindrop drew a picture, then quietly washed away. Nothing asked for my attention, nothing needed to be done. For a while the world was softer, gentle as the setting sun. The pages of my little book never seemed to leave my hand. Sometimes silence tells a story better than we ever can. The window stayed a little longer, keeping all the noise outside. Here the hours lost their hurry, like the slow and rising tide. When the rain became a whisper and the streets began to shine, I finished up the last warm sip and smiled without a reason why. If tomorrow finds me restless, if my thoughts begin to run, I'll remember this small cafe and the piece the rain had sung. The window stayed a little longer, so my heart could slow down too. Sometimes all we really need is a quiet little view. The bell rang softly at the door as I stepped in from the rain. A little cafe wrapped in light made the gray sky feel the same. Someone played a gentle tune, barely louder than the rain. Coffee filled the quiet air like comfort with no name. Maybe I'll stay just a little while. Another cup, another smile. Before the rain ends, before the clouds let go, I'll sit beside this window with nowhere else to go, watching little moments only rainy days can bring. Sometimes happiness arrives without becoming anything. The chair beside me stayed empty, but the room was full somehow. Every little laugh and whisper felt enough to fill the now. Outside, the traffic wandered by like waves upon the sea. Inside, the world became as small as one warm cup and me. Before the rain ends, before the sky turns blue, I'll keep this peaceful afternoon like something bright and true. No hurry waiting for tomorrow, no reason left to run. This little cafe gave me more than I came here for. When I finally stand to leave, the streets will still be wet, but every quiet drop I hear will sound like kindness yet. Another cup, another breath, a slower heart, a softer step. Sometimes the rain reminds us life is beautiful enough. The sky turned silver in the afternoon, so I found a little place to hide. A wooden chair beside the window, with the quiet world outside. The coffee came without a word. Its warmth reached both my hands. Sometimes comfort doesn't need anything to understand. The rain waited with me like an old familiar friend, never asking where I'm going, never rushing to the end. Every little drop fell in perfect harmony. Somehow all the noise disappeared when the rain waited with me. Someone closed a worn out book. Someone smiled music floated through the air, like flowers beginning to bloom. The hours moved so gently, without a single plan. Nothing more was needed than this peaceful afternoon. The rain waited with me until my thoughts grew light, turning ordinary moments into something warm and bright. Maybe that's the secret hidden in the falling sky. Not every journey asks us to know the reason why. When the clouds begin to open and the streets reflect the light, I'll carry this quiet feeling into every busy night. The rain waited with me long enough to let me see the happiest days are often made from little things we hardly believe. The streets were washed in silver light, umbrellas drifted slowly by. I found a little corner seat where warm windows met the sky. A quiet song was playing low, like someone humming just for me. Coffee breathed in gentle clouds into the afternoon breeze. There's a little cafe between the raindrops falling down, where the world grows softer and worries don't make a sound. Every sip feels lighter, every heartbeat slows. Sometimes all we need is a place that only the rain knows. Outside, the buses rolled along. The city never missed a beat. Inside, the wooden tables held 100 peaceful stories. No one seemed in any hurry, no one watched the clock. Time became a paper boat floating where the raindrops stopped. There's a little cafe between the raindrops and the sky, where forgotten smiles always seem to pass us by. I'll remember this whenever life moves fast. Some afternoons are beautiful because they simply last. Said goodbye and evening starts to glow, I'll leave with quiet footsteps a little slower than before. One warm cup, one gentle song, one rainy day where I belong. The rain arrived without a sound, just gentle whispers on the glass. I wasn't waiting for anything, so I simply let it pass. A little cafe held the light, like it had all afternoon. The kind of place where quiet hearts find an easy little room. My coffee slowly cooled while my thoughts wandered free. Funny how the smallest moments can become the ones we keep. When the coffee gets cold and the rain keeps falling down, I stop chasing every answer. I let silence fill the sound. Nothing asked for more from me, nothing pulls me anywhere. For a little while, I'm exactly where I need to be. A page remained half unread, the music drifted through the air. Someone laughed across the room without a single care. Outside, the sidewalk shimmered like mirrors after dreams. Inside, everything was softer than it ever really seemed. When the coffee gets cold, I don't rush to warm it again. Some feelings are meant to linger, like the rhythm of the rain. Maybe peace is nothing more than a slow and quiet day. A window, a favorite song, and the choice to simply stay. The clouds will someday clear, the sky will turn to blue, but I'll always remember how the rain slowed life into view. When the coffee gets cold, I'll smile before I leave, because the best afternoons never ask us to believe. They simply happen, one gentle moment at a time. Every rainy afternoon finds me walking down this street, past the little flower shop, to my favorite window seat. The barista smiles and waves before I say a single word. Some places learn your heart without ever being heard. The raindrops know my favorite seat, they always meet me there, dancing softly on the window like they know how much I care. One warm coffee, one quiet song, one peaceful afternoon where I belong. Outside, the world keeps moving, cars disappear in misty light. Inside, the air is filled with gentle laughter and delight. A notebook stays unopened, no plans are made today. Sometimes the nicest memories begin when they delay. The raindrops know my favorite seat, they never ask me why. I come to watch the silver clouds drift slowly through the sky. Drop reminds me life doesn't have to race. There is beauty in the stillness, there is healing in one place. Soon the rain will fade away, the streets will shine again, but part of me will always hear this quiet afternoon. So if tomorrow brings the storm, I already know what I'll do. I'll find that little cafe and let the rain sing through. favorite seat, and somehow every time they leave a little more peace than they ever take from mine. First drop found the window before the coffee reached the table. No one seemed to mind at all. The afternoon became a little slower. A familiar song was playing, soft enough to miss if you weren't listening with your heart instead of your ears. We stayed until the rain was gone, not because we had to, but because the world felt kinder when it moved this slow. Every sip, every smile, every little passing moment felt worth remembering for a while. Outside, the umbrellas bloomed like flowers on the street. Inside, the warm cafe wrapped every quiet heartbeat. The pages of my notebook stayed completely blank. Some days are better lived than written down with ink. We stayed until the rain was gone, watching silver rivers slide across the glass without saying very much. The music filled the silence filled the room, and somehow both together made the afternoon bloom. When the clouds finally opened to a little patch of blue, the city looked brand new, as if the rain had washed it clean. I took the final sip, smiled at the empty cup, and stepped outside, carrying something lighter than when I walked in. We stayed until the rain was gone, and maybe that was all this ordinary day had quietly been waiting for. I almost walked right past the little cafe on the corner, but the rain had other plans and gently let me in. The smell of fresh coffee mixed with the sound of falling rain, like an old memory returning without a name. The best seat was by the window, where the world became a painting. Every raindrop drew a story only quiet hearts could read. The best seat was by the window, where time forgot to hurry. Nothing needed changing, nothing needed fixing. Only this moment, only this view. A couple shared one umbrella as they laughed across the street. Someone walked a sleepy dog through puddles shining softly. Inside, the music floated like steam above my cup, gentle enough to leave space for every thought. The rain never asked why I came here alone. It simply stayed beside me until I smiled again. The best seat was by the window, watching clouds become the evening. The cafe lights grew warmer as the sky slowly turned blue. When I finally stood to leave, the chair was still warm. The coffee cup was empty, but somehow my heart wasn't. Maybe tomorrow I'll find this place again, not because I need to escape, but because some afternoons deserve to be lived twice. The rain had almost faded, leaving little diamonds on the glass. The cafe felt even quieter as the afternoon slipped by. My coffee had gone cold, but I didn't mind at all. Some moments stay warm long after the cup is empty. One more song before I go, one more peaceful melody. Let this quiet room keep a little piece of me. One more smile before I leave, one more look outside. The rain has turned the ordinary into something beautiful tonight. A bicycle rolled past slowly, his tires humming through the street. Someone folded up an umbrella as sunlight touched their feet. Golden light began to dance across the wooden floor. The rain had left behind a softer world than before. One more song before I go, I'll remember every note, like the smell of fresh coffee floating gently through the air. If tomorrow comes too quickly, if the days begin to race, I'll close my eyes and find this little place where windows hold the raindrops and silence sings along, where happiness arrives without trying to be strong. One more breath, one more cup, one more quiet afternoon. Sometimes color on the sky. I found a quiet little cafe where the windows caught the rain. The room was filled with gentle light, soft enough to calm the day. Every table held a story. No one needed words to say. The rain played our favorite melody, tap by tap upon the glass, keeping time with quiet heartbeats as another moment passed. Coffee warmed the air between us, though I came here on my own. Somehow I was never lonely. The rain had made this place my home. The music barely whispered like a breeze through summer leaves, leaving little bits of comfort hidden in the melody. Outside, the streets were shining like mirrors after dreams. Inside, every simple moment was brighter than it seemed. The rain played our favorite melody without asking for applause. Every note reminded me that slowing down is never lost. Clouds began to drift apart. A little patch of blue appeared, but I stayed another minute just to hear the ending clear. I gathered up my coat, finished the final gentle sip, smiled at the quiet window before stepping into light. The rain played our favorite melody, and I carried it away. Sometimes the sweetest songs are the ones that never need a single word to stay.